Hey guys, morning, level 2 here. Um, we just got in a trade on point 0.5 deviation on our live account. We got in at 43s. We're trying to get in at 43s on the demo. Alright, so let's do a trade plan. This is Friday's value area. You can see value area high sold off last night, right on 76. Hey man, right. So it's a 50-minute chart. From last night's open, you will see we came up, we hit value high, which is a break point from Friday, secondary break point, and went selling off all a lot. So I didn't post a trade plan last night, right? So we hit value high, sold off overnight with news on Huawei. So tech taking a hit this morning. So be careful of what you're looking at. Enter any market, exit any market. You can see this where the area of interest was. We went hit straight into the 43s, and we're looking for a bounce of 43s back to value area at 55 as our basic trade plan. So we entered at 43s, 43.5 is a deviation to be exact. So if you're looking for in and out quickly, you could enter at 43.5. We have a lot of vol in the market, so we're using our right, we're gonna use the exact entry here. Right. So you could always look at 55. You can see structure built right on the 55 on value area low, initial bounce failure from set out. So you had positive until 9 p.m. That's Hong Kong open, and then we got this whole sell off from London open. So you can see clearly here why I like to define time. So you see buying straight up the value area high, retest London open. Right, so I'll check out the chat later. Right, so we should be filled here. So we're looking for punch to the upside, or either on the open or at 11 o'clock from here. So we just got filled in the market. So we're looking for buyers to come into the market from now to lunchtime. Well, at any point within now and US open or London close. So you can see 43.5 just activated. On the fill side, we have open PNL outside. We'll fill that 43s on the account, so we're looking at trading exactly what we see. We use deviation stopwatch as 7.25, one trailing stop for the second, take profit single for that. We also have one gap fill contract waiting on oil, looking for the open. Yeah, you can see last night open test punch gap fill, looking for this morning initial bounce, found secondary we're looking at as a double bottom. So you could either enter at 63.05, we're looking at 63 to maintain a 30 point stop loss. If you look at 63.05, you're looking for the gap fill rule. So if you're coming at 63.05s, you want to put your stop minimum on 62.80s. So you're looking at 25% on your stop loss side. Make sure my live stream has restarted. chat. So you guys could chat and stuff. Um, if you have any questions on my style of trading and stuff, more risk management. Oh, by the way, I still had what 10 days or something left on this trial, so that is why you can see. Uh, we didn't change it over over the weekend. So where did my we had stuff going on? Right, so this is my 50-minute chat. So yeah, we a lot of seller pressure this morning coming in. Best place to buy. Look for the 28, 25 area. This is a serious zone of interest for us. 20 to 21 to 25. It's one zone of interest. 30s might be our second buy. Looking at what the market doing, so we have this zone of interest here, which is the 40, the 43, 40 to 44 zone of interest, and then we have this is secondary buys right here. So if you're trading small, trade smart. Looking for value low, 31s, 32s. So if you're in 43s or just under 43s, forgot to check what we have on news feed this morning. So we know Huawei is in, well, have the Huawei ban. So right, so we don't have anything much on today, actually nothing, which is Mondays or normal Monday doesn't really be this light, but there's nothing the calendar to stop this market from doing what it wants. So we're looking for, we already had one failure, bounce failure. Yeah, we're looking at the second one. Make sure that we could hold. If we punch straight through this low, will be a signal to us that and we're looking for somewhere in the market to open, get punch back to 52s at least, so you can see how we trade set up here. Sorry, how we trade set up here. So we're looking for 43s, bounce to the upside to 52s. You can see why we're looking for the 52. Right, always look left, 52s. You're looking for value at test on the open. So let's see how Delta looking on. Right, we probably might get filled on oil. Supposed to be filled on oil on the single. So we're looking for a 30 point stop loss at 1.5 to 1 for a punch to the upside, or look for the VWAP to take profit. Alright, so look at 63 or 5 right there. So we're buying the market one contract live. We just bought in the live market. So we're looking for 830 entry to get in live market. We have two contracts running, so it'll be four contracts running at the same time. 6 and 7. $1,300 running on at maximum risk. What we could do is, if we're using 60, we're using for general gap fill on the back. So we're using a lagging entry. Right. The primary entry is always the first exit, so where's my exit? Right, 305, 25, stop loss at 25, 30, sorry. Just move the secondary stop, sorry. You just take both of them as test. We just hold up the ride. I'm gonna use the extended profits to the upside for oil, which was the initial push to the upside, to see if we have a return to that. We use 60 as a return point. It's up to really 57. I use 60 as a return point. So we're looking to see if we get a break on, just to see if we have a failure on the first section of the trade. You can see clearly why we looking at that point. You can see wick. So what we identify, you can see past points. The secondary is filled on oil. So if we break through this, look in this where we buy stop. If we do enter back trade, so you know at 40 is a lot of action right there sitting. So we know oil fill just now. So we're getting tests. If we break through, we should be out of this trade. Usually by now we should have most of the algo action exiting. So hold on one sec. Need to check something. We gotta break through. Be very careful on this trade now. guys. Didn't realize my audio went out there. Technology as usual. I just stepped across to talk to my guy on the live side there on how to deal with what we see. Most likely this might be a failure. Though we have an issue on. It's only one trade we took on. But singles, board orders, right? Trying to figure out why my PNL showing so low. Bam, bam, bam. It was only a single we got stopped out on. Supposed to be. It would now be in 3 contracts. I need to figure out because my port board showing my order showing me the correct thing, which is enter 2 at 43.5, and we had why did we have a sell limit order? Correct. This is red. It would only be a single, which is from recalculations would be correct. Red. Unless somebody probably went on an execution side. And so we had pretty much profitable week last week. Text getting hit. Hard this morning. So if people of the NQ chat, sorry. You could see if tech versus that. And the M contract still. Ooh, big fall. So this is your NQ. Down test. Just following trading rules which we set out. I'll go through my trading rules on how I set up my trades. Yep, NQ took 50 140 point hit, which is big hit. Down, see what NQ future is doing. No, I don't have the open contract here as yet. So how is build portfolios doing that? Open a new link in tab. So if you're looking at buying at 62.80s, should be a reasonable buy for a quick punch to the upside on the open itself. If you do get drop off, make sure you have your stop loss and your stop loss trailing. Right, where portfolio add NQ is not Dow, Nasdaq future. Getting assembled later. Right, so we are 116 points now. which is 1.5% of ES is zero point 0.8. So we 10 minutes away from the open. If we get a punch on the downside, the test, we in trouble. So the average entry is 98. So if we take in just 2 ticks below, that will give us 6. So we have some oil news coming across, which is OPEC gonna hold the production at present levels. So they're gonna hold the cuts. So this looks like a bearish open on a Monday morning. We 10 minutes away from oil open. Well, pit open, sorry. So just gonna monitor what the gap does. If we do get sellers in the market, we want to make sure that we out of the market as soon as possible. If we do get taken out, not a big issue. Make sure that we open lower, drop down, looking very punch to the upside. Anyway, we see in between 20s and 28s, we look to exit or scratch one contract to reduce risk. See how volume looking. Volume is pretty high um, before the market opens. Remember, we went through rollover, so this is what happens on rollover. You have swings in the market. All you have to do is look for positions in the market. Remember, we trade in CLN as the contract. M has rolled over. M as in um thing. Um, right. So we are chat online. Supposed to be online. Always trade what you see. Build your trade plans. Build your trade ideas. Oh, so Friday's trade is more or less what we were looking for. Friday was buy off the 55 to 60. We got in at 55s on the live entry and secondaries. We wrote it up to 68s. That break out to the upside, then drop back down. We sold. You could see London close here right at 11:15, so 11:30. You would have gotten the retest right here at 12 at 80. Most likely you get stopped out this morning. Look for our secondaries at 25s or value low here. See where we're looking to get a live single contract or 2 contracts off on the buy side. So these are the points we're looking at. 40s for the entry, 40 to 43 as the entry. Bongs field. So we do have a responsive buy in just before market open, which is a little bit worrying on the oil trade. So we have to see how the market opens. On oil, we should have probably had a responsive buy in right at And so if you're patient and you're looking for buy stops, by 80s is a good entry. It stops behind the 70 if you're looking at using the entry as this. Yeah, stopped out. What would I filled? Here more what I filled on this side. And not supposed to have anything running on ES side right now. So we're setting up stuff according to the charts. So we're looking for area of interest here. We can set up the 25s to contract. Yeah, could have been something on the execution side. The piano not supposed to be this slow at this point. Well, a lost limit. We'll review it later and see exactly from what went on with the orders. Alright, that's what. We entered back on the 30s, on the 62 80s. That was where I went across the live account. I'll show them how to deal with this um, drop pre-market just before the market opens. So we are a little bit over leveraged in the market right now. Remember, we have a running stop loss of 2000 on the demo, um, my live account, which I got trading has a little bit wider on it, on a $30,000 account. Actual live account for the live with leverage built in. Minus we use NinjaTrader as main trading platform on that, so it actually show arrows on where we bought, where we sold. We're not able to share that. And I bet you we'd have been stopped there right at 36 and get bounce off of it. As while opens, patience is a virtue. And tomorrow, let's see. First we take in here is if the the open of the market, we're looking for the US guys to open, looking to clear the shorts on them out first instead of punch down first. So on the buy side, you're looking for the positive reaction with built on delta. Market is now open. So first swing is important. So look at your opening range, which is the first 2 minutes. I just use as opening range, 2 to 3 minutes. So the first that you're looking for is this 63. And you can see positive buying back at 40. So how we gonna deal with this is look to exit the 63.05 at 63.10. Have one contract at 60 for the extended. Alright, this will be both of them on 10. And then for the extended response to the upside. So looking for is a punch quite reach up to 10s minimum. If you're looking at 20s acceptable. To get to the point just to reward. If it does break to the upside, make sure your stops beyond that 70. Expecting a test to the 70 early this morning. Got pinged out right here at 36. 30 tick stopped out. So you can see we're gonna look at values. Where value actually is in the live market. Where is my holding profile from the open to live? Right, got stopped out. Just beyond this empty. You can see where we said we take profits, we had value here low, we had the POC we had set up there. patience game. Open looks bearish. Yep, we got suckered this morning. We have a negative delta. What is ES? This 80 would be very important today.
do the text stopped out on yes. Um, yes, supermarket will be very important to the oil today. To see more or less if we have a reversion or follow through. I think we should be about second sitting on one delta move, one sigma move, sorry, to the downside. Right, only 36. Wouldn't be entering a trade, the maximum trade will be entering is 31s single. Let's look at a quick pop on the S, on the open. Well, that's what we hold every 25s on the open. Sorry, so that's sleepy this morning. Watch Game of Thrones last night. I have my opinions on it. Don't want to spoil it for anybody, so I'm a bit disappointed. Sorry, not feeling well. To have a clearer view of what value looks like. So we have two options: exit on POC with single contract, or look for the home run to the upside of value. It's sitting at 55 at the moment. Make sure your stops beyond a low. If you're now getting to the market, make sure A little bit aggressive on my entries this morning on oil especially. Yes, we could actually handle that particular trade. We bought where we supposed to buy. Market forecast.
I'm looking for. Uh, one look for the home run. I look at VWAP as exit. Monitor in POC. Give a reaction back to the downside if we do get. Delta position opening up. Ahora le meto a 30.
You can see where we're going for the POC. POC just dropped. Going for the home run. Looking for what I seen. Alright, so we're looking for if you had multiple entries on the open, look for your target at 15. I'm going for the home run on the buy side. Yeah, look, we bought the 80s, we tried to buy the 05s, so looking for the home run, may not add. We're trying not to add this morning. Waiting for ES to open. You can see where we got stopped. Right on 30 tick. Well, one century tick. We're looking for an entry at 30. So looking at where the market going on open in 1 minute. So we have two contracts at 30, two contracts at 25. We're looking for the open. We had our original contract here at 43s, which failed. So we're gonna look for where we actually looking to open, monitor the oil very closely because that's where we have on live. So if we see the market's at a dip and oil following it, we'll exit the oil. If we do get the punch at the upside, we will look for the punch, the return to the 43s, and then buy the 43s back and take off. We hanging trades, we working out our trades. So yes, it's now open. So we have pretty good volume, still negative one trade. Now we're going to turn positive. So what we're looking for here is bottom top return, punch at the upside on the ES. The monitor, we oil, looking for the follow through. This was the original target here at 15, 14s we would have gotten there right on the node. We're looking for the breakthrough to the upside of value, more or less we're looking for a full value trade here. POC is dead center of full value, so look at your trades, see where, look at your risk management. You can see I rolled my stops to just below the lows, which was value a low entry to POC. If we had multiple contracts, one contract would definitely be out now. And hold on for the ride. So let's go to ES. We have 43, seeing positive. Looking for a 10 a.m. entry. What we we'd like to see is positive moves to the upside on ES. Quick positive move to the upside. Tomorrow, let's back up the oil trade. You see, we might get tangled right here at the 43s area. You can see the nodes on them right there. I delineated the nodes. Right, so we're looking to be on the positive side. So far, we have 800. Look for a minimum of 1,000 positive contracts before we jump in that trade. If we're looking at catching the buy on the 43s. Right, so we're gonna buy the open. Pull it at these. Now we trailing stops. B52s as we target. Buy the upside. So we're looking for the break to the upside. We know where stops are. Pull the 25, so we make it very clear on where we stops are. Once we get returns, we on ACM, we matching we risk on it. So first trade is where we hard stop is, second trade is your trailing stop. So we look for a break to the upside, back to return to VWAP. We will be tangled right now, right at that 15 to 10 here. Yep, seeing sellers coming to the oil. We're gonna add one contract at 90. I'll be bullish on the market because we are opening on the ES out of balance, so that is why we looking for the ES and we looking to be positive on the CL, on the open itself. Jersey, we would have gotten up to 14th, not 15th on the ES. We hit POC and dropping back to the downside. Alright, so we average entries at 85 now. So we got filled on our 90s. Now we monitor the market and look for re-exit opportunity. So if we exit in 90, we're looking for retest of 20s if we have a positive move. We got fished out here. Hit the 43s and go on to the downside. So best most likely might be a losing trade. to be a single. See what looked at here. I got socket punch. Got stopped out. This was up to be a single, not a double. Execution is poor this morning, very, very poor. So I'm on 25s. We hold the oil position. You can see why we saw the bar was a bearish engulf and we had two bars. So it's more or less a price action trade looking for the upside move. So we wait and see if we get 10 AM entry either 32 or 26. So if you look at the bigger picture, you can see we hit the node, come down to the BS quarters, come to the downside. See how much power there is on the bearish side. Wait till 10 AM. Execution of that trade was very, very poor. I actually bought the top. It's a rest take. It's up to be a single, not a double. Monitor oil trade. So how we entered this trade was we bought 80s, got a bunch of the upside, look for the return, back to value node, bought the 90s back. We have value area low here, so if we do test value area low, we'll be stopped. We were looking to exit on the trade. Yeah, we take profit setup. We look at delta. We know volume is reasonable. This is we had rollover, well, more or less rollover running through today too. So we had opening delta positive, delta flip negative on 9:30, which is following the ES. So we were looking for the positive side on the ES to make sure and catch everything quickly. Didn't happen. So we will get tangled in this area. So it's time for the market to decide by 10 AM what direction it's looking to go. I'm tracking my active value and my active POC, which is today's value since the Globex market open. So you can see value area delineated by low, high, low POC. Kicked in the nuts, shaken out. Will not be entering another trade here at that location because we tangled up. So if you're patient, you look at the open, look for the punch, look for the return, buy. Because you can see we have POC sitting here, value area sitting way to the downside. So if you're looking for the value trade, and you got in at 80 on the open, it wouldn't be stopped to the downside because you could handle that amount of risk. Well, my plan allows me to take that amount of risk on a single, on a double. So you're looking for is a positive move to the upside, looking to close off the secondaries at 63.50s right now. You're looking at where value is, so you're looking to close off on live value high. See if the 63 holds. Once the 63 could hold and we break through POC, should be safe for that value area trade. Just look for a 10 a.m. flip. You can see we got knocked out by the opening range. So you can see this is exactly where we got tangled where we opened there on the POC. So we were trying to be positive on the open. We got the close, more or less bought the close of market from Friday. With limited risk, looking for the upside. Looking to leg off of one contract out of the two contracts we have running right now. Waiting to see if the ES went positive, and that's what happens when you're traded. Bought the 43s, got stopped out, and then the market did. No biggie. Just looking to get out of preliminary point in oil. Let the secondary run to monitor where targets are. So there's the initial exit at 15. That was pre-market POC, point of control. which is the logical move for the market based on value volume. So what we do is exit at 15s just to be on the safe side. We are right, I'm monitor the rest of the market. So we legged out of one part of the position. We have the POC behind us, we have value area, we have entry at 90. We stops get roll, we stops back to the upside. So the original entry was that, so we used 20 points of risk. Using this as the extension for the upside, targeting minimum value area. So if we do get a reversion back to the downside, we won't be too worried on that particular trade. You can see we just bouncing around. We have gotten in and out from 40s. So we pop up over the area of interest and back to the downside. So this is where we're looking at the initial push to the upside, push to the downside, enter the market for the upside. So we preliminary idea didn't work. There's not enough force before 10 o'clock. You can see we more or less shaking at POCs. Bang, bang, bang. So they are on a decision point on oil. So why you looking at that as a decision point on oil is right here. This is where the market opened. So you had a lot of buyers coming in early, which is most expected thing on rollover on oil. Test back the range high. You can see range high on Fridays on 2 points right to the mid of it. Test the range high, break out the range high. London opened, sold off. So we're looking for is the return back to the upside where we know we have structure. And value. Let's see what happens to ES at 10 a.m. So I just gonna mute the audio for a while there.
Audio should be back on. Just went to get my coffee.
As you can see, we right here sitting on POC on oil. We locked in range. Indecision on ES. So the highest we're looking to buy right now is on 31s. Looking at value from Wednesday, sorry. $25 would be the most opportune time to buy. Not buying anything in here. Pull on the 0.5 deviation. Trade there. You got too much contango here. So a lot of indecision in the ES. It does finally make up his mind to break one way or the other. We try to take advantage of it. So we had opening, drive, push down, doji, push down to the downside. Drive, return, push to the upside, rejected, push to the downside. How much it? At 41s, we're going back to the positive side, looking for what going on and VWAP. Do see an opportunity here. Shot my bullet a little bit early. Got caught right at the 43s. So don't want to play on that particular position right now. Want to take advantage of the oil trade, which we have better position analysis and follow through on. More than likely, looking at where we value is changing to value high. So what this value is built on is Globex. So we would have opened last night. Trade on a 15-minute chart. So we would have opened last night. So it's really a range trade we actually playing here. And so we opened. A bullish move to the upside. Went through more or less bulls and tested the range high. Came back down London, sold off right here from range high. You can see range high right here. And then closed off. So we're looking for more or less the test of the lower side of the range of the Asian Globex. Back to the 5-minute trading chart. So all we need is a clean break from the POC at 10 AM. And there goes ES. That's a VWAP. God's count. Trading. Went in a little bit too early. We need to see for us to enter back this 43 trade. We need to see a breakout of VWAP, return to 43s, and then look to buy it. If we don't see it and we see a rejection at VWAP, we hold, which we no trade.
So we still tangling on the POC itself. Decision has not been made. So I employ if you're on multiple contracts and you enter that 90 or even 80, run away from one of your contracts, bank profits. Most important thing, always take profits early on your multiple contracts. Look to get in and out of the market, reduce your risk. You can see my value is shifting to the downside. We started at 50s, so we have contraction in the market. So once you see contraction on the value, you know you might be in trouble here. So be very careful of what you're trading and how you're trading it. Test of the VWAP might be an issue. What we're looking for is the 63 to hold at this point. We are now at 10 a.m. Be careful of the flips. You can see we test VWAP. We sitting around. So now you decide if this is a momentum trade or not. So what we're looking for 63 is for 63 to hold. This bully chart running too hard on my this system is pure wasting my time. Change some settings on this computer. Exit my Steam, that is my game. Open this. You can see we hit B up. Come back to the downside after. Minimize this. Go here. Might be traded next computer from next month. This one doesn't have all that power, so it's still running trade. So let's look at Delta. You can see we lost some contracts earlier this morning from London Open. We lost a lot more contracts than we gained on the Open. So we have people exiting the market, opening to the buy side, people re-entering the market. Well, traders re-entering the market, or bulls, to see if they're long-term or short-term bulls. Right, so POC dropped straight down to the titties. So let's see how strong they move, maybe. I wanted to see a break of VWAP before entering this trade, so haven't seen it. We'll wait till London close at 11:30. We have one deviation trade, it's an automatic buy point.
we not going anywhere fast in the market. We ride at the point 0.5 deviation, tested, push, test, more than likely is push up. We already got stopped out twice, so we'll be holding off until London close. And we're doing a lot of nothing on oil. Let's see what open interest looks like. 300,000 on open interest. Isn't that bad, isn't that good either. So you have to be very careful, and we have a little bit of low volume running in the market right now. I'd rather low volume be right after London close. We'll give you a nice little small swing. So you're looking for at this point is a 2-to-1 trade, which is we entered 90, stops at 70, and looking for 50s. And so we know we just reward pretty good. If we do get stopped out, we already exited one section of the trade. Got twice on the 43s, got twice on the 43, so being very patient here. Highest we're looking to buy is the 31s of a value or low. This would be the most opportune position here. You can see we tangled in this area. So we tangle between here and here. So next move is they're looking for this value to come into play on the downside. I wouldn't be selling unless I see 56 or above. If I do see 56, I have 55 to 56, then I will be looking to sell the market. The more tiny market most likely be looking for London close within this range here. So you look to either buy or sell the market on these levels at London close. So you're looking at 31s. Well, I'm looking at 31s, sorry. 31s or 56 to 50, 60. I'm looking for 30s to 34s. If we do see a test of settlement, would be went in a bit early this morning. It's habit I need to break, so I trading live. So why I actually stream is I don't make money off of streaming or anything. Um, it is get my responsibility to show that this is how trading actually is instead of the pie in the sky stories that you hear. You make so much money in so little time. Pie in the sky. Knocking around VWAP still. So we have a lot of indecision in the market this morning. POC is dropping, value is dropping, so not good signs as yet. Be patient until London close, hold the secondary trade. We already exited half of our position. 163s keep holding, we don't have a problem holding the trade. If we see 63s break, then we look for a test of the 90 to add a secondary contract. Based on time to entry. Yep, a lot of price acceptance between and VWAP. Buyers and sellers in a struggle right now. On oil, it's a bit different. So you're seeing contracts being added. Right, you're looking at your delta. Price goes down, contracts are added, so you have a lot more confidence in this trade. Price goes down, the relationship between delta and price. And we know why we got tangled up here, right on the open. So this is where you identify your stuff. So we enter that 80s, got in, got out. You know we get entangled right here. You see if we get trade to go on our side. So this was the gap on the open. And but we in rollovers and also it's very difficult. So see we add in, let's see if we add in contracts. Yep. So we added contracts, price went down, we added contracts, price went down, we added contracts. We lost contracts to test back to 90 and added back. So delta shows reasonably positive sign. Value is against us a bit because value dropped. Market sort of condensed into that area. So we are above VWAP. What we're looking for is a push. If we do see the return, you know that we're still in short of this. Get into the targets, or major target. What we really just do is break a value, back down, hit VWAP, straight through to the upside. See if the ES is reacting the same way. Yep, just a little bit weaker. So trading is about strategy, patience, execution. See what value looks like at the moment. So we broke VWAP, looking for a test back to the upside. Right, so I don't have anything against anybody taking profits right at, yeah, you could go for your 1-to-1 trade right here, a little more than 1-to-1. I'm looking at my 50s as my extended targets. If you're on the right side of the trade, yeah, I need to check what is actually going on with
this OBS. So again, if you look at the exit at value, get exit at value, looking for the home run on this trade. You can see we now let's tap in VWAP on the ES. So what I would look to do here is like out, like back in secondaries at POCs. And look at the buy POC here, which is a test of 63.10, because I'm on the bullish side right at London close. So here the break return, so this is your entry right here. You can see we have structure right there. So we want to buy 12s, right? So looking to buy 12s. And look to put stops beyond 90. Yes, does nothing. Return right for POC. Right, just just bought the market out of that contract. Right, so now I could safely exit that value here high, which is 30s. Roll my risk. A little to the upside, so I'm trying to follow the actual trade itself. So this we call legging in and legging out of the trade. So you can see I bought value yellow. At that time I was got in at 80s, got out at 15, 12s or 15s. Look for the extended contract, look for the breakthrough of the VWAP, return from VWAP to POC, and then I buy to extend to the upside. Look to shift your initial entry, take profits lower, which is the value trade 1 2. So value low, value high, POC.
see POC has shifted a couple points to the upside. We have neutral delta, so you can see here we just lost 370 contracts, we gained 800. See, when you give back half, less than half. So the main thing here is to exit at the 90, entry to exit at 30s, to make sure that you're safe for the trade, you have a profitable trade. Took hits on the ES this morning. Too aggressive, way too aggressive. Missed time of entry. Didn't take into account what the actual market was actually saying. It's trading, take a chance. Supposed to take only one contract there. A lot of politics playing in all markets. For the last month or so, we have the president on one side, we have Saudis and oil, so everything is just rotating around both sides of this trade. So we just look for rotations as day traders. You look for your rotation, look to take advantage of small bites of the market. Don't look to get 100 points and 150 points trades. Anytime you're looking for that is if you have a trailing stop, you have momentum, you have trade. Look to take small bites. You can see I made 1, 2, 3 entries back to the buy side. Looking for this trade to fill. Alright, we all got filled. Alright, now is where we can relax on oil. So we're looking for the break to the upside. We got in at POC. Our entry now is at 13s. Keep we stops right to the bottom here. You can see we tapping on value area high, so we want value area breakout to the upside and look to take full advantage of the trade. Now you can see why we have 57s as we target. 50s to 57s is entry we're looking at. So right now we tapping on value area high. See what the ES is doing, more or less the same. Don't trust the ES that much on this trade. Took too much hits, so this is why I trade one commodity, one Alright, so look at your so you get a breakout of value. So right now we can make a loss in oil. If you want to be short, that is your 44s, the 40s. To entering short, I wouldn't be entering a short here as yet. Or covering trade or whatever call it. The only place I be entering a short here is at 50s. If you're looking to be a bear. But if you're looking at value areas, the PLC scrap and scramble, don't have issues at all with being on the other side of the trade. More than likely, I'm gonna roll my stops up to 03 at 10 point risk. In case the market flips, POC and structure blocking my entry. So if in case we had dipped the downside before London close, do that. So we have our risk to reward management positive now. So you look, if you're at 13s, you're at 53s, which is a 40 point. To be more or less in balance in the market, you know. So what I looking for right now is main no entries anymore based on risk reward management. Took my 2 wins. Right. So if I do see it come back, I want to see VWAP POC hold. And go bye bye. Here's my yes. So body trees, mistime the trade, went in too early right on the market open. Not really too early, but that not gonna chase the trade at all. You see we had market open, dip through where the area of interest was, come down, took us out, now goes back up to test this area here. So I wanna see what happens in London. Close at 11:30, so my area of interest would be looking to sell settlement, major sell for settlement. See, this would be my initial area. Looking for sells, which stops right beyond 67 if I'm looking to be a seller. Make sure and see if this for trade review. Or if you have any questions, you could, well, not post in chat, you could post it. Yeah, you could post it in chat. I'll review them. My system seems to be given a lot of trouble today. Don't know why. We'll try to sort it out during this evening. Tomorrow won't be here. I need to go and take care of some stuff. So I'll pull in the audio. Okay, guys, we're gonna shut down the stream. I'll be back this evening and do some trade reviews. So what we have here is we have the final buy with short stops for the oil at 63.03s. Going to take out at 50 to 53s. Yes, we're looking to either buy 26 or 31s and sell 61s. Make sure you have your contract set up or trade live in those areas. Have your charts up and running if you're trading, day trading. Woke up pretty early this morning, so I'm gonna shut down the stream. If you want, like, comment, dislike. It's just me trading and looking at opportunities in the market. Alright, guys, I hope you had a profitable morning. Trade small, trade smart. Okay, guys, bye.